Okay. My voice is audible to everyone, and the presentation, you can see the presentation. Hello. Okay. Uh, Please mute everyone. Please mute your audios and switch off your camera. And please pin on Vikram Chavan presentation. Okay. So might be seen 3 4 accounts of me. Just 2 or 3 accounts of me. Just pin on presentation. Okay. So you can see my presentation throughout the lecture. We'll wait for 2 to 3 minutes and then we will start. Okay, shall we start? So, in the last lecture, we have started the new methodology or the new techniques for the forecasting. Okay, so this is one can say that this is the mathematical technique for the forecasting. So, least square method, or it is also called as a regression analysis. We have started in the last lecture. Okay, so what we are doing in this particular least square method? Okay, actually, we are finding the relationship between the independent variables and the dependent variables. So the dependent variables are nothing but usually sales demand. Okay, that we need to find out for the future years or future months. Okay, and the independent variable, we can say that these are nothing but the years. Okay, so in the form of a deviation, we are considering this as a x variable. Okay, so for that purpose we required some of the equations. So the first equation is nothing but it is related to the uh, it is related to the it is related to the straight line. So the straight line equation we are generally we can write this straight line equation as y is equal to a plus bx, where b is nothing but the slope of the line and a is nothing but the y-intercept. Now, in this particular equation, for the particular data, okay, we need to find out the two constant. That is nothing but a and b are the constant in the straight line equation. Okay, a and b are the constants in the straight line equation. So that we need to find out these two constants out of the straight line equation. So for that purpose, we required the extra two equations. Okay, the equation number one is summation of y is equal to n multiplied by a plus b multiplied by summation of x. Okay, and the second equation we required as xy summation of x multiplied by y uh, is equal to a multiplied by summation of x plus b multiplied by summation of x square. Now these two equations are helpful to find out the values of a and b. Okay, so these two equations are called as a normal equations. Okay, these two equations are called as a normal equation. Now actually we need to compute the values of a and b. So for that purpose, first of all, we need to calculate the deviation. Okay, so yesterday in the problem we have seen how to calculate the deviation. Then on that basis we need to calculate uh, the summation of deviation should be equal to 0. So deviation should be in a such a manner that its summation should be equal to 0. Okay, then we have to find out the x square values, and that is nothing but square of a deviation values. Then we have to find out the summation of x square. Okay, and if you put this particular deviation, that is nothing but summation of deviation is equal to 0 in equation number 1 and 2. Okay, that is nothing but in this equation, if you put summation of x is equal to 0 in this equation, then this whole term becomes a 0, and we will get the equation for the a. So a is equal to summation of y divided by n. Okay, and if you put the summation of x is equal to 0 in the equation number second. Okay, so then we will get the equation for the b. Okay, constant b. So b is equal to summation of xy divided by summation of x square. Okay, so just we get the equations for we get the equation summation of y is equal to n multiplied by a, and summation of xy is equal to b multiplied by summation of x square. So this two equation we get after putting summation of x is equal to 0 in equation number 1 and 2, which are the normal equations. Okay, then we will get the values of a and b, or the equations for a and b as a is equal to summation of y divided by n, and b is equal to summation of xy divided by x square. Okay, now the major part is related to the deviation. Okay, the problem is related to the deviation only. Okay, if you understood this deviation, then it will be easy to solve any kind of a problem. Okay, on the basis of a straight line equation, and on the basis of a normal equation. Now in time series, so note is important. If the time series consists of an odd number of years, to make summation of x is equal to 0, the middle value of the time series is taken as a origin. Okay, so if there are odd number of years are there, then middle year. Okay, if you are considering that there are 9 years are there, then middle year of 9 year will be total 9 year will be, fifth year will be considered as a middle year. Okay, and if the problem is related to even number, if the time series consists of a even number of a year, the midway period between the two middle period is taken as a origin to make summation of x is equal to 0. So if there are even number of years, consider there are 10 years provided to you. Okay, and you have to find out the demand for the 11th year, 12th year. Then in that case, what will be the two middle years? Okay, there will not be a single middle year. Okay, in case of a 9-year time period, the fifth year will be considered as a middle year. But in case of a 10-year time period, the middle year, not a single year will be considered as a middle year. In that case, 2 years will be considered as a middle year, and the midway between that particular 2 years, okay, will be considered as a origin. Will be considered as a origin. So this note is very important to solve the problem. Okay, all the problems are based on this particular note only. If you understood this note, then the problems are very easy. Okay, then we have seen the first problem, and in that we have considered the total 9 years. That is nothing but odd number of years. Then fifth year, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth year. So fifth year will be considered as a middle year, and the deviation for that particular middle year will be considered as a zero, or we can say that origin. Okay, and previous year origin will the previous year deviation will be in a negative way. Okay, that is nothing but for the 1992 minus 1, for 1991 minus 2, in this manner. Okay, now here we have to remember that the cells value, if the triple zero is provided, cells in a triple zero, in bracket triple zero, then that cells value will be in a 1000. Okay, so that is nothing but here only the values are provided, but the 13 multiplied by 1000, that is nothing but 13,000 is the sales value. But for the calculation purpose, we are going to consider only these numbers. Okay, and at the end, while finding out the answer, at that time only we just multiply with the 1000. Okay, that will be the total number of a cell for that particular the forecasted year. Okay, so you have to remember this particular table means we have to remember the columns only, what is required for calculation of or we can say that to fit the straight line, what is required. Okay, so that is nothing but we required n, that is nothing but total number of years that we need to calculate, we need to find out. Whatever the data provided, on that basis we can find out the total number of years. So first of all, you write down the series number so that it will be easy to find out the how much number of years data is provided. So total number of years provided as 9. Okay, then sales value will be considered as a y, that is the dependent variable. Okay, so cell value, whatever the provided value in the problem, that we have to write down over here, and addition of that particular sales value will be considered as a summation of y. Okay, then deviations. So the fourth column is nothing but deviation. Okay, so here the total number of years are 9 years, that is nothing but odd number of years. So fifth year, middle year. Okay, middle year we have considered as a origin. Okay, and middle year, why we are considering fifth year as a middle year? Because above that particular year there are 4 years. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and below that particular year there are 4 years, 1, 2, 3, 4. So fifth year, or we can say that 1993 year, we have to consider as a 0 for the deviation. Okay, and whatever the above years, or we can say that the previous years, we have to give the deviation in a negative direction. Okay, so that is we have to consider as a time series. Okay, in case of a time series, if you are providing the 0, then previous to that we have to provide the negatives. Okay, and next to that we have to provide the positive numbers. So previous years we have given the negative values, so -1, -2, -3, -4, and the next years of that particular origin year, whatever the 94, 95, 96, 97, for that particular respective years, we have provided the deviation value as 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so at the end we will get the deviation. Okay, the summation of deviation will be equal to 0. If you add up all this particular deviation, that is nothing but summation of deviation will be equal to 0. Then we have to square up that particular deviation. So the next column is x square. So square of -4 will be 16, square of -3 will be 9. In this manner, we have to square up all the deviation value, and at the end we have to sum up all this particular deviation square. That is nothing but summation of x square. Okay, so sum of all these particular deviation squares will be equal to 60. Here this particular problem we are getting the 60. Then we have to find out the multiplication of deviation and cells. Okay, that is nothing but x multiplied by y. Okay, so here cell is 13 for the first year, that is nothing but 1989. Cell is 13, and deviation is -4. So 13 multiplied by -4, it will becomes -52. 20 multiplied by -3, it will becomes -60. 20 becomes -40. 20 becomes 20 multiplied by -2 becomes -40. So we have done all the multiplication for the cell value for the particular year and the deviation value for the particular year, and we have written over here. And at the end, we have take out the summation of that particular product, uh, that particular products. Okay, so summation of x multiplied by y is equal to whatever the value we are getting for that particular problem. Okay, so these all the values we have find out at the lower row, or we can say that at the bottom of that particular table. So these values are required to find out the values of constants a and b. Okay, so next we have find out the a and b values. So a is equal to summation of y divided by n. Okay, summation of y value we get through that particular table, and the n value also, and that is nothing but number of years we get through that particular table. Then b is equal to summation of x multiplied by y divided by summation of x square. Okay, so this summation of x multiplied by y value we get through that particular table, and summation of x square also we get through that particular table. Then we find out the constants a and b, and we fit that particular straight line. Okay, we find out that straight line equation for the given data. Okay, so general straight line equation is y is equal to a plus bx. So we just put up these particular values instead of a and b. Okay, constant values we have put up instead of a and b. Then what is asked to us, we have to find out the forecasted value for the year 1998 and 1999. Okay, which are the next year of that particular time series. Okay, so just here our equation y is equal to 28.56 plus 3.4 multiplied by x. X is nothing but what? X is nothing but deviation. Okay, x is nothing but deviation. So we have to find out the cell for 1998. Okay, so check out that particular table. So 1997 having the deviation 4. Okay, so 1998 will have the deviation equal to 5. Okay, and 1999 will have the deviation equal to 6. Okay, so that is we have to take out through this particular table only. Okay, so 1997 have deviation 4. Then what will be the deviation for 1998 and 1999? So it will become 5 and 6 respectively. Okay, so just we have to put up that particular deviation in the straight line equation. So for the 1998 deviation equal to 5, so x will becomes 5, and for the 1999 the x will becomes 6. Okay, just put up that the deviation value, whatever the straight line we get, straight line equation we get, in that x value we have to put up, and we have to find out the forecasted cell. Okay, so here we are getting y98 value as a 14.56, but the cells value is in a 1000. Okay, cells value is in a 1000. Here triple zeros are provided in the problem, so cells value is in 1000. So for that purpose we have to multiply with 1000 to this particular value, 45.56 multiplied by 1000. So that will be the total production, or the forecasted production, or forecasted cells will be considered as a 45,560. In the same manner, we will get the forecasted value for the year 1999 as 48.96, and if you multiply with the 1000, then it will become 48,960. Okay, so here we reach in the last lecture. So this second problem. Okay, so this second problem is for you. So the problem is the past data regarding the sales of SPMS. Okay, one of the company, the past data regarding the sales of SPMS for the last 5 years is given. Using the least square method, fit a straight line and estimate the sale for the year 1996 and 1997. Okay, so in the first row years are provided, and in the second row cell is provided. Okay, so here the double zero is provided, that is nothing but the cell is in a 100. Okay, so that 35, the value is 35, that is nothing but 35 multiplied by 100. So 300 and 3050. Okay, so in the same manner. Okay, but in the calculation we need not to take this particular multiplication. At the end, just multiply whatever the value for that particular year we are getting. Okay, or the cells number we are getting for that particular cell number, just multiply with 100 and you will get the total cell, forecasted cell. Okay, so note down this problem, everyone. Note down problem. And we have solved one problem in the last lecture. On that basis, please solve this problem also. Okay, so the past data regarding the sales of SPMS for the last 5 years is given using the least square method. Using the least square method, fit a straight line, fit a straight line, fit a straight line, comma, estimate the cell for the year, estimate the cell for the year, estimate the cell for the year 1996, estimate the cell for the year 1996 and 1997. Okay, so how many years are there? Total number of years 5. Okay, 1991, 1992, 1993, 1994 and 1995. Okay, and the cell value for the 1991 is 35, cell value for the 1992 is 56, and cell value for the year 1993 is 79. Then cell value for the year 1994 is 80, and the cell value for the year 1995 is 40. Okay, so then what will be the cell value for the year 1996 and 1997? Okay, so first of all, draw the table. Okay, and the first column will be serial number, then second column will be year, then third column will be cells, that is nothing but Y, cells in bracket Y. Then fourth column will be deviation, that is nothing but in bracket X. Then next column will be the X square. Okay, the deviation square column will be there. Then next column will be multiplication of deviation and cells value, that is nothing but X multiplied by Y. Okay, so make such a columns and then write down all the values of all the years. Put up all the years serial numbers 1 to 5, give serial number 1 to 5, all put up all the years, then put up the cells value in front of that particular years. Okay, so the what will be the n? Okay, I will ask one by one, what will be the n value? Just put up in the chat box and everybody solve this problem. What will be the value of n? Just put up in the chat box. Yes, Pradyuman, right. Okay, so which year you should consider as a origin year for the deviation? Yes. Okay, so the series, whatever the series is given, consists of 5 years. Okay, 1991 to 1995. So these are the total odd number is provided. We can say that odd number is provided. So we have to consider the 1993 year as a origin year. Okay, origin year 1993 as a origin year, and the next to that year 1993 years we have to provide the positive deviation, and previous to that particular 1993 year we have to provide the negative deviation. Okay, so 1993 will have 0 deviation. Okay, X value becomes 0 for 1993, and for 1994 it will become 1, and for 1995 it will become 2. In the same manner, for 1992 it will become -1, and for 1991 it will become -2. Okay, and at the bottom of that particular column of a deviation, you have to write the summation of deviation, that is nothing but summation of x. So summation of x, it will become 0. It will become 0. Okay, so next, in the next column, what you have to write? You have to write summation of x square. Summation of x square you have to write. Okay, so first of all, the column will consist of x square values. Okay, x square values, and at the bottom of that particular column you have to write summation of x square. At the bottom of that particular column you have to write summation of x square. So what is the value of summation of x square? What is the value of summation of x square? 10. Okay, Pradyuman is saying 10. Akshay is also saying 10. Anybody else getting another answer instead of 10? Okay, Dinesh is also saying 10. Nikita is also saying 10. Okay, so just don't copy others' answer. You write down your answer, solve your problem. Okay, no one is watching you. So everybody solve the problems. Take it seriously. Anna Sirsat is also saying 10. Okay, nice, nice. So others also solve the problem. Okay. Akshay Lote, are you solving the problem? Shweta is also saying 10. Akshay, solving problem?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Whether you are getting the n value? N?
Yes.
Tell me n.
Summation of x square is equal to 10.
Summation of x square is equal to 10. Okay. And some n value, n, capital N. How much n you are getting? N value. I'm asking n. N, and tell me summation of y.
Summation of y.
Summation of y.
N5.
N5. Okay. And summation of y?
0.
Summation of y. Summation of x will become 0. Summation of y is nothing but addition of all the cells values. Okay. Cells value is nothing but 35, 56, 79, 80, 40. These are the cells value. Okay. So cells, that is nothing but demand, is nothing but y. Okay, for that particular year. Okay, and at the bottom of that particular cells column you have to make the summation of y. Okay, summation of y. Okay, so in the last problem we have done this. Okay, summation of y. Okay, so first of all we have written all the cells values whatever provided in the problem. Okay, these cells values are provided in the problem, and we have written the summation of y at the bottom of that particular column. Okay, in the table. So summation of y is nothing but addition of all the cells value which is provided in the problem. Okay, tell me now for this case. Okay, Akshay is saying 290. Okay, whether others are getting the same value, just comment your answer in the chat box. Okay, Pradyuman is saying yes. Sanket Chaitanya Kulkarni is saying yes. Okay, now the summation of x is equal to 0 we have find out. Then summation of x square we have find out as a 10. Then find out x multiplied by y. That is nothing but what? For particular year, the deviation value multiplied by sales value. Okay, that is nothing but x multiplied by y. So next column will be x multiplied by y. So in that, write down your the values of multiplication of deviation for the particular year and the sale value for the particular year. Okay, then at the bottom of that particular column, write down summation of x multiplied by y, summation of x multiplied by y, and tell me the value of that summation of x multiplied by y. Summation of x Anna, you are getting 58. Okay, A you are getting 58. Okay. Akshay is saying 34, Sonali is saying 34, Sanket is saying 34, Amol is saying 34. Okay, so everybody getting 34. Summation of x multiplied by y. Okay, so if you are getting the summation of x multiplied by y, then find out the straight line equation. Straight line equation in general we are writing as y is equal to a plus bx. So what will be the a value? Okay, constant a. Constant a. The equation for the constant a is nothing but summation of y divided by capital N. Okay, the equation for a is summation of y divided by capital N. Okay, so just put up your value of summation of y and the value of capital N. So okay, Pranil directly answer. Okay, so a is 58. Okay, Anna is saying 58, Dinesh is saying 58, Amol is saying 58. Pranav, you are getting different value. 81. How come you are 81? Pranav, can you unmute and say how come you are getting 81 value? A81. So what is the mistake? So if you are getting the same value, n is equal to 5, summation of y is equal to 290, and summation of x is equal to 0, then summation of x square is equal to 10, and summation of x multiplied by y is equal to 34. Then a is uh, a is nothing but a. The equation to find out the a value is a is equal to summation of y divided by capital N. Okay, then you will get the answer as 58. Okay, then b is nothing but b equation is b is equal to summation of xy divided by summation of x square. Okay, so the summation of xy is 34 and summation of x square is 10. So 34 divided by 10 is equal to 3.4. Okay, so therefore your straight line equation, okay, y is equal to a plus bx, straight line equation will become, okay, straight line equation will become y is equal to 58.3.4 multiplied by 58 plus 3.4 multiplied by x. That will be your straight line equation. That will be your straight line equation. Okay, then we have to find out the we have to find out the forecasting for the year 1996 and for the year 1997. Okay, so for that purpose, okay, just the unknown value in the straight line equation is nothing but the x value. Okay, so x is nothing but a deviation. Okay, so we are getting the deviation plus 2 for the year 1995. We are getting the deviation, that is nothing but x value for the year 1995 as plus 2. Okay, so then what will be the deviation for the year 1996? It will becomes plus 3. Yes, I am right. X will become plus 3. And for the year 1997, x will become plus 4. Okay, so just put up the values of x for the year 1996 as 3 in the equation, in the straight line equation, and find out the forecasting cell for that particular year. And once again, you have to put up the x is equal to 4 in the equation, and you have to find out the uh, sales forecasting for the year 1997. Okay, just tell me uh, the the sell forecasted sale for the year 1996 and 1997. Okay, so Pranil is saying for 1996 it is 6,820, and 1997 it is 7,160. Okay, Dinesh is also saying the same value. Chetan is also saying the same value, and Pradyuman is also saying the same value. Whether all of you are getting the same value, please check. If you have any problem, any question. Uh, okay, okay. Shweta is also saying same value. Okay. Okay. Chandraprabha Asture, whether you are getting the same value, please comment in the chat box. Then Mahesh Mane, whether you are getting the same value, please comment in the chat box. No. Okay. What is the problem? What is your value? Tell me what is your value. Okay. You can't understand. Okay. Why? Yesterday you were absent? Okay. 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 Okay, I will share the PPTs, and then also you will not get the answers properly, then contact me. Okay. So don't miss the lectures. Okay. These are the simple problems, very much simple problems are there. Okay. I will explain. Those are not present in the last lecture. I will explain to such students. Okay. So this is the problem. Okay. So number of years are provided, and for that particular years, the sales values are provided. Okay. So these values are should be multiplied with 100. Okay. So the cells in bracket 00 is provided. That is nothing but this value should be multiplied with 100. That will be the actual cells. But while calculation purpose, we should not take multiplication of 100 in account. At the end of that particular year calculation, or the forecasted year calculation, we have to multiply with the 100 with the value. Okay. So here the years are provided and sales values are provided. Okay. So we have to find out the straight line, and to find out the straight line, we required this data. Okay. So for that purpose, we have to form this particular table. Okay. So first of all, provide the serial number. Okay, according to the year and the sales. Okay. So serial number 1 2 3 4 5, 5-year data is provided from 1991 to the 1995. Okay, 5-year data is provided. So that will be the years. Okay. So total number of year, that is nothing but n. Capital N is nothing but total number of year. So 5 years are there. That is nothing but n is equal to 5. Then sales value, whatever the sales value provided in the problem. Okay, this sales value provided in the problem, that sales value we are taking over here. Okay, in front of that particular year. So 35, 56, 79, 18, 40, these are the sales value. Okay. So sales value we have to consider as a y. Okay. So sales value will be considered as a y. Now at the bottom of that particular column of a sales value, we have to add up all the sales values. Okay. For the years. So summation of y is nothing but addition of all these particular sales values. Okay. 35, 56, 79, 80, 40, addition of all these sales value for the 5 years. So that will be the summation of y. So summation of y will becomes 290. Okay. Next column is nothing but a deviation. Now we have to make the summation of deviation, all the deviation equal to 0. Okay. So this is our prime important thing to calculate the constants a and b in the equation. Okay, so whatever the two normal equations are provided, it will be difficult if summation of x will not be equal to 0. Okay, so for that purpose, first of all we have to make this deviation summation of x is equal to 0. So for that purpose, if the series consists of odd number of years, okay, these are the odd numbers, 5 is a odd number, okay, then in that case the middle year, okay, middle year will be considered as a zero deviation. Okay, so the third year will be considered as a middle year, that is nothing but 1993 year will be considered as a middle year, and the deviation for that particular year will be considered as a 0. Okay, then the previous year we have to provide the negative deviation, and the next years we have to provide the, sorry, here I'm by mistakenly I'm providing the negative only. Okay, next years we have to provide the positive years, positive deviation. Okay, positive deviation. So so that our summation of x will becomes 0. Summation of x will become 0. -2 -1 -3, and +1 +2 +3. -3 +3 will becomes 0. Okay, so summation of x will becomes 0. Then we have to find out. Okay, next we have to find out x square. Okay, that is nothing but what? Deviation square. Okay, so -2 square will be +4, -1 square will be +1, 0 square will be 0, +1 square will be 1, +2 square will be 4. Okay, now at the bottom of that particular x square column we have to write down the summation of x square. That is nothing but addition of all the squares. Okay, addition of all the square. So that is nothing but 4 + 1 + 1 plus 0 plus 4, it will becomes 10. Okay, summation of x square will becomes 10. Now next we have to write down the product of deviation and sales value, okay, for the particular year. That is nothing but what? X multiplied by y. That is nothing but what? X multiplied by y. So it will becomes 35 multiplied by -2, it will becomes -70. 56 multiplied by -1, it will becomes -56. 79 multiplied by 0, it will become 0. 80 multiplied by 1, it will become 80, and 40 multiplied by 2, it will become 80. So add up all these particular products, okay, and write down at the bottom, that is nothing but summation of x multiplied by y. So it will become 34. So these values at the bottom values, whatever n, summation of y, summation of x, summation of x square, summation of xy, okay, these values are required to find out the constants a and b. Okay, then next we have to find out the a and b. Okay, so a is nothing but what? If you put the summation of x is equal to 0 in equation number 1, normal equation number 1, and summation of x is equal to 0 in normal equation 2, then we will get the equation for a and b as a is equal to summation of y divided by n. Okay, so summation of y we have calculated 290, and n, that is nothing but total number of years, that is nothing but 5. So 290 divided by 5, it will becomes 58. Then b, we have to calculate b is equal to summation of xy divided by summation of x square. Okay, so summation of xy we are getting 34, and summation of x square we are getting 10 from the table. So 34 divided by 10, it will become 3.4. Okay, then put the values of a and b in a straight line equation. The straight line equation is nothing but what? Y is equal to a plus bx. So if you put this constant values in this particular equation, okay, so we'll get the straight line equation as y is equal to 58 plus 3.4 multiplied by x. We are getting this particular equation. Then now in this particular equation only one unknown is there, that is nothing but this x value, this x value. Now we have to find out the forecasted value for the year 1996 and 1997. Okay, we have to calculate the forecasted value for 1996 and 1997. Now check out this particular table. For the 1995 year, deviation is 2. That is nothing but x value is 2. Okay. Then what will be the x value for the year 1996? Okay. Obviously, the year 1996 is after 1995. Therefore, this deviation value will be 3 for the year 1996, and the deviation value will be 4 for the year 1997. Just put up these particular values in this particular straight line equation. Okay, y is equal to 58 and 58 plus 3.4 multiplied by x. In that equation, here instead of x, for the respective year, put that particular deviation value. Okay, so then we will get the equation as for 1996 deviation value will be 3. Okay, and for 1997 deviation value will be 4. Okay, and calculate for y, that is nothing but the demand or the sales demand for the forecasted year y 1996 will be equal to 58 plus 3.4 multiplied by 3 equal to 68.2. Okay, now these whatever the sales values are provided, okay, so where it is, whatever the sales values are provided, okay, here it is provided as a 00. That is nothing but we have to multiply with 100. We have to multiply with 100, so that here we have to multiply 68.2 multiply by 100. It will become 6820. And for the 1997, we are getting the value as 71.6. Just multiply with 100. We will get the number of units 7160. Okay. Whether you understood, everyone? Those are absent for the last lecture. Okay. Now the next problem number 3. Okay. So this problem is related to the even numbers. Okay. Even number of years are provided. So everyone please write down this problem number 3. Okay. Akshisa is saying yes, sir. So write down this problem number 3. I will zoom this thing. Okay, so write down this problem number 3. The cells for the domestic water pumps, manufactured by Ajit Manufacturing Company. Ajit Manufacturing Company is given. Ajit Manufacturing Company is given. Forecast the demand for the pumps. Forecast the demand for the pumps for next 3 years. For the next 3 years using least square method. Okay, so in the first row years are provided, in the second row cells is provided. Okay, now this cells is in 1000. Okay, so that is nothing but here the triple zeros are provided. So cells in bracket 000, that is nothing but this value, whatever the values are provided for the particular year. If 30 is provided, that total cells value is 30 multiplied by 1000. If 33 we are considering 33 multiplied by 1000. Okay, in this manner. So in the calculation we need not to consider multiplication of 1000. At the end, when we are calculating the final answer, at that time only we should calculate multiply with 1000. Okay, so years are provided. So total from 1986 to 1995, the years are provided. Okay, and write down that year: 1996, 1986, 1987, 1988, 1989, 1990, 1991, 1992, 1993, 1994, 1995, and the respective sales values are 30, 33, 37, 39, 42, 46, 48, 50, 55, and 58. Now we have to find out the forecasted demand for the next 3 years. That is nothing but 1996, 1997, and 1998. For these 3 years, we have to find out the forecasted demand. Okay. So everyone written the problem. Everyone, shall we move ahead? Okay. So how many years are provided? Just count the number of years. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Total number of years are 10. Then what will be the middle year? In case of an odd number, in case of a 5 years, the odd number will be 3. In case of a 9 year, the odd number will be 5. But in case of a 10 year, what will be the middle year? Okay, so we can't say any year as a middle year. Okay, in case of 10 years, that is nothing but even number. Okay, Shweta is saying 1990 will be the middle year. Okay, then if you consider 1990 as a middle year, then before that 1, 2, 3, 4 years are there, and after 1990 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years are there. So it is inequality. So that will not be a middle year. 1990 will not be a middle year. If you consider the 1991 as a middle year, then before that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years are there, and after 1991 there are 4 years are there. 1, 2, 3, 4 years are there. So yes, Anna Sirsat is saying the middle period of 1990 and 1991 will be considered as a origin for the deviation, will be considered as an origin for the deviation. Okay, this is the point in case of a even number of years. Okay, so here the 2 years will be considered as a middle year. Okay, 1990 and 1991, and the midway between the 2 years will be considered as a origin for the deviation. Okay, 1990 आणि 1991च्या मधला जो पिरियड असेल तो आपल्याला ओरिजिन पिरियड म्हणून कन्सिडर करावा लागेल. ओके, ओरिजिन पिरियड म्हणून कन्सिडर करावा लागेल आणि त्याप्रमाणे त्याला झिरो डेव्हिएशन द्यावं लागेल. ओके, त्याप्रमाणे त्याला झिरो डेव्हिएशन द्यावं लागेल. नाव ऍट द as the number of periods is even, sum of the deviation is made equal to 0. Okay, आपल्याला summation of x is equal to 0 आणायचा आहे. By making midway period between the two middle period is made as a origin. Okay, जे दोन मधले इयर आहेत त्या दोन मधल्या इयरच्या मधला पिरियड आपल्याला origin consider करावा लागेल. So the 1990 and 1991 are the two middle periods, and midway between 1990 and 1991 is selected as origin. Okay, दोघांच्या मधला पिरियड आपल्याला origin consider करावा लागेल. Okay, so the deviation, in what manner we have to provide the deviation? So here is the example for the deviation purpose. Okay, so midway period between 1990 and 1991 we have to consider as a origin. Okay, we have considered this as a origin. So then previous to that, okay, midway, so we have to provide the minus 0.5. Okay, for the year 1990 we have to provide the minus 0.5 deviation, and for the next year, okay, that particular origin, next year of that particular origin we have to provide plus 0.5 deviation for the year 1991, because we are taking the origin for the midway period of that particular 2 years. So minus 0.5 will be provided previous to the origin, and plus 0.5 deviation should be provided for the next year of that particular deviation. Okay, understood up to this? सगळ्यांना समजले हा पॉइंट काय आहे तो? So write down everyone this particular point, okay, in the solution. Okay, write down please. I will provide 2 minutes. Write down. Okay, over झालंय? Shall we move ahead for the problem solution? Okay, okay, okay. So once again, we have to form one table which consists of a column, serial number, year, cells, deviation in bracket x, then square of deviation, that is nothing but x square, and multiplication of deviation and cells value, that is nothing but x multiplied by y. Okay, then serial number we have to provide according to the years. Okay, 1 2 3 4 up to 10 years are there. Then we have to put up all the years from 1986, and in the cells column the respective cell value for that particular year. Okay, for the 1986 30 cell is there, for the 1987 33 cell is there, up to 1995. Okay, so then at the bottom of the year, so total number of year are 10, so n is equal to 10. Total number of year is equal to 10, so n is equal to 10. Okay, so here at the bottom of cells column, at the bottom of cells column, you have to write the summation of all the cell value. You have to write the summation of all the cell value, that is nothing but summation of y is equal to, okay, summation of y is equal to, here I'm getting 438 value. Check out what is your value. 438 value I'm getting. Check out your value. Okay, so meanwhile, okay, so here the middle, okay, the total number of years are even. Okay, so for that purpose, so middle 2 years are considered, so that is nothing but 1990 and 1991 will be considered as a two middle years, and midway period between these two particular middle year will be considered as a origin for the deviation. Midway period between these two particular years will be considered as a origin for the deviation, and the previous to that particular midway period we have to provide the negative 0.5 deviation, and next to that particular origin deviation origin we have to provide the 0.5 for the next year, for the 1991 year. Okay, then we have to add up or we can say that we have to add up one deviation plus one deviation to next to that particular year, and we have to follow the time series for the deviation. Okay, so 0.5 plus 1, it will becomes 1.5 for the next year, 2.5 for the next year, then 3.5 for the next year, and 4.5 for the next year. In the same manner, we have to add up minus 1 deviation for the previous year. So minus 0.5 plus minus 1 will becomes minus 1.5, minus 1.5 minus 1, it will becomes minus 2.5, minus 2.5 plus minus 2.5 minus 1 becomes minus 3.5, and minus 3.5 minus 4 plus minus 3.5 minus 1 becomes minus 4.5. Okay, so in this manner we have find out all the deviations. Okay, so obviously if you add up all the deviation, its summation will be equal to 0. So summation of x, that is nothing but summation of all the deviation will becomes 0. So summation of x will becomes 0. Okay, then we have to find out the square of that particular deviation for the particular year. So square of minus 4.5 will becomes 20.25. Square of minus 3.5, it is 12.25. Square of minus 2.5, it will become 6.25. Square of minus 1.5, it will becomes 2.25. Square of minus 0.5, it will becomes 0.25. Square of 0.5, it will becomes 0.25. Okay, so same values will repeat once again in the downward direction. Okay, so do it everyone. Then at the bottom we have to write the summation of x square. So summation of x square will becomes 82.5. Then the multiplication of that particular the deviation and the sales value, the deviation and the sales value. Okay, so multiplication of sales value and the deviation. Okay, that is nothing but x multiplied by y. Okay, so we are getting minus 135, minus 115.5, minus 92.5, minus 58.5, minus 21, minus 20, minus 21 plus 23, 72, 125, 192.5, 200 and 261, and at the bottom write down the summation of that particular x multiplied by y. So do this calculation and find out the a and b constants for the straight line, and find out the forecasting for the next 3 years, that is nothing but for the year 1996, 1997 and 1998. That is your homework, okay, for the today. Okay, meanwhile give attendance please. Roll number 1.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay. Roll number 1 is present. Roll number 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Roll number 3.
Yes, sir.
4.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
5.
Present, sir.
Okay. 6. 6 absent. 7.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 8. 8 absent. 9. 9 absent. 10 absent. 11. 11 absent. 12 absent. 13 absent.
Present, sir.
13 Dinesh.
Present, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
14.
Yes, sir.
14 Suraj. 15. 15 absent. 16 absent. 17 absent. 18.
Yes, sir.
18 present. Vikas.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25.
Present.
Where is 25? Okay. 25 present. 26. 26 absent. 27 absent. 28 absent. 29 absent. 30. 30 absent. Sure. 31 absent.
31 present, sir. 31 present.
Chaitanya. 31.
31.
Okay. 32. Absent. 33.
Yes, sir.
Mahesh, 33. 34. Absent. 35. Absent. 36. Absent. 37.
Yes, sir.
Amol. 37. Amol. Okay. 38.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 39. Yogesh, what is your roll number?
41.
Okay, please mute here. 39 absent. 40. 41.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50.
Yes, sir.
Sanket. 50. Okay. 51.
Yes, sir.
Nishkalank. Okay. 52. 53.
Yes, sir.
53. Who is 53?
Akshay Satis.
Okay. 53. 54. Absent. 55. Absent. 56.
Yes, sir.
Azam. 56.
Yes, sir.
57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63.
Yes, sir. Present, sir.
Anna.
Yes, sir.
63. Okay. 64.
Present, sir.
Sunil. Okay. 64. Sunil. 65. 65 absent. 66. 67.
Yes, sir.
Akshay. 66.
Hello, sir.
66 na?
Hello. हाँ sir.
Okay. Present. Okay.
हाँ sir.
67. 67 absent. 68. 69. 70.
Yes, sir.
Pradyumam 70.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 71.
Present.
71. Who is 71?
Present. Present.
Harshal. Okay. 71. 72. 73.
Present, sir.
Prasad 73. 74. 75.
Yes, sir.
Akshay 75. Akshay 75 na? Okay. 76.
Yes, sir.
Akash 76. Okay. 77. 77 absent. 78 absent. 79 absent. 80 absent. 81.
Present, sir.
81 present. 82. 82 absent. Okay. Okay. So if you solve your problem,
Roll number 6 is present.
roll number 6 is present. Okay.
Sir, roll number 8.
Okay. Roll number 8 is present. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Some of the students has mentioned their answers in the chat box. Okay. Other also try to solve this particular problem. And okay. So okay, right answer. These are the right answers. No problem. Sunil, Chaitanya, Amol, then Anna Sirsat, then okay. So the students has mentioned the answer. Okay, these are the right answer, no problem. So here 60520. This is the answer for Y96, Y97 63, 560, Y97, and Y98 66600. This is the answer for 3 years. Okay, so we'll stop here.